I'm Nathanael Landskroner. You've been watching JDTV. To see more videos like this, subscribe down here.
Hello and welcome to JDTV with me, Jack Delaney. It's very special today. We are joined by one of the contestants and one of the youngest contestants on this year's X Factor, Nathanael. How are you?
I'm very well, how are you?
Thank you so much for joining us.
No, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, we're truly honoured to have someone from so current on this year's X Factor on JDTV.
Oh,
It did get me excited when I was planning. So let's start where we first saw you at your first audition of the X Factor.
Yeah.
How was that for you being so young?
Well, for me, you know, obviously it's quite daunting and nerve-wracking, but at the same time, I've been doing this for a long time, so you know, it's more about the experience that you have, and you know, your first audition, that's the make or break point. Is
Yes.
You know what the judges are going to think about you. So you know, I was just completely focused and ready. You know, people are chasing you around with cameras the whole time, and you just kind of want to distance yourself from that. You know, so you can prepare to go on stage.
So being in front of them four powerful faces, you know, getting that reaction you did, you must have been delighted.
Well, definitely, because you know, it really showed that, you know, maybe I can make a difference. You know, maybe I can be the difference in the competition. You know, and yeah, it was really exciting for me because, you know, I'm just a farm boy from Horsham, and you know, that sort of just, you know, it gave me a big ego boost.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely, and that confidence along the way must really help.
Yeah, definitely.
So who inspires you and what inspires you to sing?
Well, when I started singing, about the age of 5, I sort of clinged to like Robbie Williams.
Okay.
You know, but I'd say my family's just sort of pushed me in the sort of directions that I've needed to go, and now more recently I've just, you know, clinged to modern artists like, you know, Sam Smith, and mainly because, you know, I won't actually stick to an artist anymore. I'll just, you know, sing their songs.
Yeah.
You know, I'll sing their song if I like it. If I don't, then I won't.
Yeah, you've got to have that balance of, you know, your own music and yourself, but also covers along the way really help.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's great. So what background do you have as an artist?
Well, I've like I said, I've been singing since I was 5. I've trained with the National Youth Music Theatre as well, which has done the world of good for me because it's helped my confidence as well, audition techniques. I've just been doing loads of gigs and concerts, and then I met my manager, Mr. View My Gig, which is probably the nicest guy on the planet.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've just sort of been taking it as it's coming, you know, because we want to, you know, we want to rise together. Yeah. You know.
Oh,
so,
definitely.
Definitely.
And if they're on board and you're sort of working, you are only going to get success.
Yeah.
Definitely. So moving on to boot camp, you've got the more important yeses. What were your thoughts going forward in the competition?
Well, boot camp was a very stressful time because I'm away from my family, you know, people that comfort me, because we kind of just shipped off to this location, and my parents don't know where I've gone. You know, they send me off on these coaches and then goodbye, we're gone, because it's a top secret location. And you know, this is where where we had to get into groups. Yeah,
I thought the first task, being put into groups and made to sing, was really tough.
Definitely. I mean, like when they just said get into groups, it was terrifying because I was wandering around like a lost puppy. I couldn't find anyone, you know. And obviously at that point, none of us have seen each other on telly yet, so we don't know who's good.
Oh, really?
So you're rolling the dice, you know. And then that's where I met Lauren Murray, who was shown quite early on. And you know, I met in my group was Lauren, Tribe, Jade and Jojo, and we just all got on so well. Yeah,
there's some great singers in your groups.
Yeah, definitely. And the good thing about it was we all gelled really well, you know.
I suppose you got it really quickly.
Well, some groups didn't.
Well, yeah, you know, we saw that.
But we just thought it's in our best interest to get along, you know, because it shows then that we're nice people, and also it helps us help.
Yeah.
So.
And you've got to have that balance, because at the end of the day, it's a competition. You want that important yes to go through, so does everyone else. So how did you sort of work as a team, but also you got to show what you're about to the judges?
Well, we all decided on a song like instantly, which was just luck, I guess, which was Man in the Mirror, because they give you a list of songs.
How many songs was on there?
Say about 25,
20,
25.
Us fans watching this, we don't, you know, they keep it all under wraps. And we saw some of them sing the same songs. We're thinking, are they getting a song thrown at them, or, you know, because we don't know how it works.
Yeah, well, it's like, you know, it's very just quick, decide, go, because there's no, you can't waste time in this, you know, because you've got a day, that's it. And when we had all got the song, because we'd all loved it, we basically just singing it through, just all together, and we, parts that felt comfortable for each other, we'd say, alright, can I have that bit? Because you've got to be, you know, like you said, you've got to be the right balance between selfish and giving.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, because, you know, they wanted to see who you were as an individual more than anything.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, that's what that round was all about, I think.
Yeah.
And it was, it looked tough on telly, so I can't imagine how it was like for you.
Well, what you see on telly isn't actually that different to what you see. You know, people think it's all completely staged. It's not. It just takes a long time to film sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine. And I can imagine behind the scenes, being as young as you are, there's a lot of pressure put on you so quickly.
Well, as it stands at the moment, as we're, you know, being aired, I am the youngest in the
that'll be
competition.
tomorrow night, the 6-chair challenge.
That's right. And so I am actually the youngest right now. So I do feel, you know, there's a lot of pressure riding on me for this, you know, because other people might have had a lot more experience than me, but I've just got to give it everything I've got, really.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and so yeah, yes, that's pretty much it on that count.
Yeah, brilliant. So was the whole experience with the X Factor what you imagined?
No, it's strange.
Yeah.
Because when you see the judges for the first time, they're not really there. That you can't, you know, you can't actually imagine them being there.
Just staring at you while you get on that big stage.
Yeah, and you know the fact that they're actually talking to you at that point, it's all about you. You know, it's bizarre. It really is. I have to say, my favourite stage so far though has definitely been boot camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've made great friends, and you know the producers and all the team are so helpful. They want you to do well. You know, so but my overall experience from X Factor has been so far amazing, because just the experience I've got, let alone everything else, is just priceless. It's amazing. It's fantastic.
And that's only going to push you on now.
Definitely. I mean, I'm using everything that I've got.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
And one thing that I see is going daily is your fan base, especially on Twitter. It's going mad.
Yeah.
You must be delighted with the response.
Oh, definitely. Like on the day that my clip for boot camp got showed, I had a really big Twitter spike, and my phone nearly broke because it was vibrating so much. And it just really, you know, that little thing just paid off for me. Like that, I was like, right, this is, you know, I'm getting rewarded now. I mean, it wasn't big, but it was something. And you know, that moment was mine, watching that, and I had a load of friends and family around to watch it.
That's been special.
Yeah, and that was my moment. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, you must be. So talking about the judges, we have two new judges, Rita Ora and Nick Grimshaw.
That's right.
Now, is Rita Ora as hot as she looks on TV?
No, she's way hotter in person.
Yeah?
She's amazing. Like, but she's so nice as well, so genuine. But yeah, she's very good looking.
Yeah, she's talented, so
yes.
It works.
Yeah.
Anything about Nick Grimshaw?
Nick's very funny. He's very down to earth, definitely. Like, he's the sort of person I reckon you could just talk to for hours. You know, get lost in a conversation.
Yeah.
You know, so he's a really nice guy, and I'm really glad that he's on the panel this year.
Yeah, I was surprised when I first heard it. It was brought about the blue, but yeah, he's sort of fitting in nicely, I think.
Yeah.
To the team.
Definitely.
So yeah, I'm happy about the new 2 judges. So, moving on, you can confirm you're at the 6-share challenge stage.
I am at the 6-share challenge.
Yeah, brilliant. What can we expect from any exclusives?
Well, I can tell you that it is brutal.
Yeah.
You know, it is terrifying actually. You know, because the audience really get behind certain people and then don't get behind other people.
Yeah.
And I'd say the audience are actually a bigger part than the judges.
Oh, really?
You know, I think they play a bigger part. So, you know, if you're doing the 6-share challenge, you've really got to get the audience on your side, no matter what. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Any hints of what you were singing?
I can't give that away, I'm afraid.
No, nothing?
I can't give that away, I'm afraid, because mainly because in the few weeks leading up to it, changed 4 times.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. So I can't reveal, no. Unfortunately.
Well, we'll see that on Sunday night, and we're
Hopefully.
really looking forward to it. So, a bit of a downside to being on the X Factor. This year, you've been one of the artists that have been having a bit of trouble with the editing of the X Factor. What's your sort of reaction on this?
Well, you know, I didn't get, you know, my sort of clips didn't get shown, which was very unfortunate. But, you know, there's a time for everyone, I suppose, and, you know, I'm still going.
Yeah.
You know, it was sad when the auditions ended and mine didn't get shown, because you know, I know I got through.
Yeah.
But you know, the public don't really know who I am yet, which is, you know, it's a bit sad. You know, just walking around, seeing my new friends getting all this exposure, and
yeah.
I'm not. But you know.
Yeah, because this year they've sort of, you know, picked on a few and really zoomed in on them. And there were some really great singers in the competition this year.
Yeah.
Has anyone caught your eye and you think, wow?
Definitely a few that I've been talking to. I'd say Lauren Murray, who was in my group.
Yeah.
She's definitely going far. Jay Chesterman.
Yeah.
He's definitely going far.
Oh, he's fantastic. His first audition. I'm a massive fan of Jessie J's anyway.
Oh yeah.
And when he's started singing that, yeah, I've watched that clip so many times now.
Yeah. You know, I've kept very close with them as well. So you know, it's just really nice because like they make it out on TV like you're all against each other, but it's really nice. You're really
so you have got a you're in the same boat, work as a team.
Yeah.
And you know, work together and see what happens.
Exactly.
Yeah. So moving on to the future, you know, where can you look forward and where are you planning to go as an artist?
Well, I'm planning to go to Wembley, have my name on the door.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, but you know, you've got to aim high, otherwise what's the point?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, if you set yourself like little targets every time, I don't think that's the way to do it. I think you should just go for it. Go for your dreams.
I had a thing yesterday, I think it was from Ed Sheeran actually. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough.
Yeah.
I think that's so true.
I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, so finally, where can people hear your music and find out a bit about you?
Well, I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that. On Twitter, I am at Nathanael, which is Nat, INFINITUM.
Yeah, that'll all be in the description box below.
Good. And on Facebook, it's just Nathanael Landskroner. Instagram, same.
Yeah.
And my music's on SoundCloud. I do actually have a single out on iTunes at the moment called "Breaking in the Fast Lane."
Okay.
So yeah, that's, you know,
go check that out, definitely.
Yeah, definitely go download that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually the first song that I'd written. So yeah, it's quite a special one to me.
Yeah, I got to be honest, I haven't heard it, but I'll definitely go and check that out.
Thank
I
you.
recommend everyone, please go and check this lad out, because he really deserves your support. So I wish you all the best for the 6-share challenge.
Thank you very much.
It's been so nice to talk to you.
Thank you.
I've been Jack Delaney. This has been the talented Nathanael. Please keep supporting him, and we look forward to seeing him on the 6-share challenge. You've been watching JDTV. Take care.